Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy State, and we are back. Some of this Gears of War Judgment Insane Campaign, Section 6-3. And the declassified on this is your health doesn't regenerate. Which, when I first played it on the hardcore, I was like, man, this mission might be a little tough. But it's really not too bad. The whole first section, with all the wretches and stuff, isn't all that bad. Normally, I like to just get rid of my shotgun because I don't really plan on using it that much. But it does one-shot wretches as long as you're close enough. So, you know, that's always a good look. And I figure I might as well just use it the whole way down to not waste my Lancer ammo. Because, you know, for the second part of the stage, I don't really think you need a shotgun all that much. You can use it. But I think if you get to a point where you actually need the shotgun in that, you're probably gonna die. And what I like to do, I just take some grenades and just use them. Just kind of use them on my way down the steps, because I don't plan on keeping them. And then once I clear out all the wretches and the Therons with the cleavers, I just go back upstairs, pick up all the stim gas grenades. There's 4 of them. 2 up top, 2 on the steps. Swap out the shotgun for the boomer. Then work my way back down here. And once you kill these, you get a checkpoint. And for the next section, you'll either get a bunch of blood mounts or a bunch of wretches. I don't know if there's another spawn that comes right away, but those are the 2 that I got. I did this part once, and for some reason the video messed up and it didn't save. So I had to come back and do it again, and I got wretches this time. And I mean, as long as you have the stim gas, the blood mounts really aren't too much of a problem. This part with all the heavies can be a little bit difficult. Like I keep forgetting that there's a turret gun behind me to my left, which you can actually use against these heavies, but you do have to watch out for the Theron guards in the back, shooting those torque arrows at you. And it's if these heavies aren't bearing down on you, like it'll either be maulers, boomers, or grinders. If they're not bearing down on you and they have enough time, you can go ahead and just pick up that sniper and use it to take out those Theron guards in the back. But as long as my teammates are sitting on these sandbags up here, the mauler's just going to keep trying to, kill him. So I'm pretty much free back here as long as I don't get hit by a torque and killed. The rest of this part is pretty easy, pretty simple. And then that's it. 3 stars already, no problem. Only really need to use one stim gas. So I got a couple stim gases saved up for this section here. Still have the sniper rifle. It's almost out of ammo, but it can be of use. And I like to just kind of set up the traps on these steps along, so while they're coming down. Get as many people as I can. Tag as many people at once as I can. And I always like to leave at least one over here with the turret gun set up. To let me know if somebody's coming up from downstairs, because I usually like to stand up over here to keep myself out of the line of fire, and I can keep eye on the enemies coming out of that room over there. And as you can see, they're already at the bottom of the steps. But as long as I'm up here and that turret gun is there, I don't really have to worry about them getting up there and getting to me. And this part with the steps is really not too bad. I forgot to mention the declassified mission is if you take damage, your vision gets impaired, which isn't too bad. It's not too hard. Watch for random ass grenades like that. And I didn't really have too much problem with this first part right here. The turret does a lot of damage. Like, you can move it once that first initial wave is done. You can actually move it to the bottom of the steps to get a better look on the enemy spawning out of that grub hole in the back near that door right there that you see in front of me. And that's what I end up doing. Just putting it down here just help me save some more ammo, so I don't have to waste it all. But you know, there is enough red clips around. You know, as long as you don't die on this part, there's enough red clips to fill your Lancer back up before you move on to the next section. Then I just like to put this here to deal with these Cantuses, and just want to stay up here just to make sure I keep myself safe. And this first section, not too hard. But moving on, I like to bring the turret gun with me, just as a little, you know, extra support. It would help to have grenades for this section specifically, just so you can kind of chuck them up there, up on the steps or in the back where they're spawning, just to get rid of them in bulk. But as long as you're able to keep yourself in cover, you know, having that turret gun helps. You don't need it, but having it there does help. And as long as you're able to keep some distance between you and those flame grenadiers, so when they you know, if you hit the tank, they don't run up to you and blow up next to you, and just make sure you keep some cover between you and the enemies, then this section really isn't that hard, and you should be able to get through it. And see that I get bum rushed here, and luckily I still had a couple stim gas grenades, because I'm thinking I might have died on this section without these stim gas, and for some reason they decide not to kill me. Pretty sure that turret saved my life there. And that's all that's left is a few enemies. We already got the 3 stars, so all that's left is to make sure I keep myself safe. And there's 2 flame grenadiers in the middle right here, and then once we kill them, that's it. So that's 6-3 and 6-4. Thank you for watching. If you have any tips and tricks, like always, leave them down below for other people. But I'm out. Catch y'all later. Peace.